I had so much resistance to actually do it, and then when I finally did it, it just started popping off. You know, I had to double it, really asking myself the very tough questions. Like, in the prospect of choosing better, I ended up coming to the conclusion that I just need to choose myself. I'm not going out sad and I'm not going out bad. I was just like, ugh. Hey y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl Robin. We're back at it again with another video. Happy New Year. I feel like I have not said that in a video yet. Have I? Have we talked about the fact that it's 2023 yet? Have we gotten into that? I don't think we have. So Happy New Year. I reinstalled this brown wig yesterday and I made a TikTok because I've been on TikTok, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to a lot of things. I made this TikTok and at the end of it, I was like, I didn't like how my lace looked like on the side. It wasn't like as melted down. The lace was just sitting up at attention, like just want to be seen. So I was like, I don't like that. So I scrapped the video and I was like, let me come on here and do a get ready with me. I feel like running my mouth and I just feel like talking to you guys. And yeah, so I'm gonna recurl my hair. Yesterday I used my 1-inch barrel. I'm using this bigger iron. I think it's like 1.5 or like, I don't know. Y'all know I don't be knowing. I'm gonna put it in the description box, but I'm gonna curl my hair and then I want to do this makeup look. I've been seeing a lot of girls eating it. I saw this lady, she recreated the look and I was like, ooh. The blush she uses is the Juvia's Place blush palette that I have. So I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing that because I've been loving like to overdo it with the blush lately. Like overdoing it with the blush has been doing it for me. Like I've been loving it. So I don't know what side of TikTok you guys are on. I don't know what y'all TLs look like, but I have been seeing everybody and their damn mom talking about lucky girl syndrome. So originally it was these two girls eating noodles in the car and they were just talking about how they just started saying like, we're just so lucky, like everything just works out for us, everything just happens for us, like we're just so lucky, like we're literally just so lucky, everything just works out. And after I saw that video, I saw a whole bunch of other people like referencing that video and how this whole like mantra of just like being so lucky has just changed their entire life. And like after they started saying that, all these good things started happening to them. And one thing about me, I am very much into like the power of the tongue. Like I truly do believe that you can speak things into existence. Like God has given us that ability. Taking that in and really just practicing that on a daily, y'all. It's not that I thought they were playing because everything that they were saying, it's like, I truly believe like if you put that out there, I feel like you're gonna get that energy back in return. So I have been just saying that, like I've just been kind of living in that energy. Like I naturally kind of lean that way. Like I just be like, look, I don't know, but everything is gonna work out how it should. Whatever, I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna do what's in my locus of control. But at the end of the day, I just truly do believe that everything will work out. Lately, I just been feeling like so lucky. Like I feel like I could win the lottery. Like I just feel like anything good could just happen to me. And I've just been reveling in that excitement of like, everything just works out for me. Like, yay me. And literally it's changed my whole perspective to the point where opportunities have been just falling in my lap out of nowhere. And I've been like, am I being punked? Like, are you serious? So a company that I worked with not too long ago reached back out to me asking for some more, coming and double dipping. They said, you know, I had to double it, and they came and wanted to work with me again, and they're paying me a pretty penny. Like several sponsorship opportunities have popped up. Brands that I've bought with my own money have been reaching out to me to do like collaborations. Like it's just been like, oh, it's been a lot. It's been overwhelming. And I've been very much into journaling and like just really investing into myself lately. And I just feel like I'm getting such a return on my investment. When I be putting my focus into myself, it's just, it hits different. Everything just hits different. Literally everything just works out. Because even when things aren't going right, and you know, obviously life is not perfect. Obviously stuff is gonna go wrong. Like there are things that are going to go outside of the way that you planned it, but sometimes you just end up getting something that's way better. Like sometimes you literally end up not getting what you wanted and ending up getting something way better than you could have ever expected. So that's the tea, that's the vibes. We're just lucky, like things just be working out. It's just helped me be more grateful and focus on the things that are going right rather than harping and focusing on the things that aren't going right. Y'all, January literally flew by so quick. Like I feel like I just blinked the eye. It's damn near the end of January. Literally, like as soon as the new year hit, I had TikToks going viral. Now I feel like I make way more TikToks than I did in the past. Like before I would make them, but it would be sporadic. I wasn't really trying to make them for real. Like, you know, I wasn't really taking it too serious. I was just doing it. I was mainly like making reels reels because I get the reels play bonus. So I was like, I'm going to where the money resides. But my best friend was like, Robyn, you need to start making TikToks. Like, what's wrong with you? You need to start making them. And I was just like, no. I didn't say no, but I was just kind of like, I just don't know what to make them about. Like, I don't know. I was acting like I did not know nothing. I was just acting like, I don't know what to do. And I feel like I get stuck in that where it's like, oh, I don't know. I had to do a wig install video and I was like, you know what? Let me just make a TikTok while I'm doing my YouTube video. Girl, the TikTok damn blew up. And I was like, what? Like, I was shook. Then people were asking, oh my God, like, can you do like the makeup's eating. I did a TikTok on that. That one has like 150K. It's just like stuff is just popping off. So I'm like, The very thing that I feared about doing and that I had so much reservations about doing, I had so much like resistance to actually do it. And then when I finally did it, it just started popping off. I am just super grateful and just super happy. I have people in my life that like will push me like, girl, you can do it. And sometimes that's really all you need, but you need to believe in yourself. Like, you need to believe that things are always working out for you, that you can do this. And I feel like my self-talk has been a big thing for me. Like, I feel like I'm a generally confident person, but I also do know that like growing up, there are wounds there when it comes to like my self-image and how I feel about myself that I'm like constantly working against. I just have to come into that realization, like, you're that girl. Yeah, you're that girl. And I've just been kind of like, okay, I'm that girl. Like, let me just express myself. Let me just do me. That's the season I'm in. Like, I'm in a me season. Like, I'm literally in a me season, which brings me to my next topic. 2022, I dated a lot. I literally dated a lot. I've been single since 2021. I feel like from the time where like I felt like, okay, I'm ready to date in 2021, like after my breakup, certain parts of 2022, because I feel like during certain parts of 2022, I think I stopped dating for like 6 months and was just like, bitch, I need to focus on myself because it was just getting out of hand. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I was like, okay, like I need to just buckle down. I need to finish school. So it was like 6 months before I graduated. I just did not date at all. I focused on myself. I focused on graduating. I was just minding my business. I was just really just getting in tune with me. And that time was very crucial for me because I feel like I got to know myself a lot better. And I just feel like I thrive when I'm focused on myself because I'm the type of person, like, if I'm dating somebody, I do the most. Like, I overgive. I like really exert myself to like show love and appreciation to that person and pouring into that person. And I'm learning that that is not necessarily healthy in the way that I was doing it in the past. And so I was just like, okay, I need to just focus on me. After that, I graduated. I had my internship. The summer rolled around. I was just doing me, you know, like I was dating for fun. I wasn't really dating to actually like be with somebody because I just found that like once I really got very specific on my standards and like what I wanted out of a person, a lot of the people that I was meeting were just not doing it for me. Like, we just weren't compatible in the ways of like the things that I want versus the things that they want. So I was just like casually dating and doing me. But after a while, it just started being too much. Like, it just literally started being too much. I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, I just got into a mode of really asking myself the very tough questions. Like, why are you dating? Like, why are you dealing with this person? Like, you know that they don't even meet the qualifications for you to want to be in a relationship with them. So like, what's not clicking? I really had to get very real with myself. Like, I feel like dealing with them was giving me something, or I thought it was giving me something. And when I really had to sit back and think about it, it wasn't giving nothing. If anything, I was exerting precious time and energy that they didn't even really deserve from me. I just started getting to know myself on a different level, and I started to learn like what my expectations were, who I am. And so knowing who you are allows you to know who's compatible with you. Like, if you don't know exactly who you are and exactly what you want, it's very difficult to find somebody that's gonna be like best suited for you, if that makes sense. So at this point, I felt like, okay, like I know myself. I kind of know, I've had enough experience to know what it is that I want. So some of this stuff is not adding up. And I'm gonna give y'all an example. So I was dating this guy. We had gone on a couple of days. We were dealing with each other. We had been talking and I really liked him. And he was very supportive during the time my grandma was in the hospital and she had to get this emergency surgery. She was literally like, the doctors thought she was gonna die, basically. So it was like a really tough time. And he was very supportive through that time. He would be on the phone with me like while I was in the hospital. Like, he was just doing it. Like, he was doing the damn thing. He was really supportive. recorded, we had good conversation. Like, it was just a vibe. Like, it was really just a vibe. It was cute. Like, it was just cute. It was cute. So as we got to know each other, I started to pick up on things that I'm like, what? I don't know what we were talking about, but it got on the topic of like women, basically. And you know, nowadays, like, it is very important that you figure out, where does this man stand? Is this a Kevin Samuels? Is this an Andrew Tate that you're dealing with? Who are you dealing with? Because men that are misogynistic would never respect you in a relationship. And I know that from firsthand experience. So it's certain things, when I hear it, it's an immediately no. It's an immediate no for me. So we're having this conversation and he's just like, yeah, like modern women just let me stop you right there. Anytime I hear the term modern women, please take me out of the chat, log me out. I definitely don't want to hear it. But he was like, modern women just don't know how to submit these days. And I just feel like it was just better like back in the day. And I was like, what days are you referring to? I feel like it's very important to let people talk and give people that platform, because anytime you let somebody talk, they're gonna tell on themselves. So I was just like, what do you mean by that? Inquiring minds truly did want to know. And he's just like, yeah, like it was just better back in the day when, you know, like women was in the house. I was like, so you're saying it was better when women didn't have rights? And he was just like, I mean, like, I'm not saying women shouldn't have rights. Like, women should have rights. But it's like, now they working outside the house and they want to be men and they want to be masculine. And I'm like, so I let him talk. So he's talking and he's like, yeah, like, I would never want a woman to like be president or anything. I said, I was honestly speechless. I was like, and he was like, yeah, like women are too emotional. I just wouldn't want a woman to have that much power, because if a woman was in charge, she will start World War III. I was like, well, who started World War I and World War II? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, the talking points weren't even coming from like an educated place. They were just coming from a misogynistic place. They were just coming from a men need to have the power and women need to be cooking the food and bearing the children and shutting the hell up. And that would just never be my thing. I got my degree in sociology. I feel like men look at me and they see a woman who's beautiful, who presents as like super feminine, which I mean, I am a feminine girl. But I feel like they get this idea that like, oh, like that's the type of woman I would want. I'm a homebody. I like to be in the house because I have social anxiety. Okay? I be in the house because I feel more comfortable at home. Growing up, my dad was very strict. I went and hung out with my friends and stuff, but there was a lot that I could not do and I was not allowed to do, which just made me become more of a homebody type of person. I'm not in the house because I feel like women need to be in the house and don't need to do this and don't need to do that. And I don't see myself as better or above people that like to go out, people that like to party. It's just not personally my thing. But it's not because I'm being this pillar of submissive femininity. Like, that's not what it gave. It was never about a man. Like, me being a homebody, I have social anxiety. I like to be in the house because I don't like being around a lot of people. It's not because I'm wifey material. And I hate when they put that on me, because it's like, if you were to actually sit down and have a conversation with me about my ideas and like just the things that I believe in, you will quickly figure out that like, that is not my tea, like at all. So after that experience, it was just very eye-opening. At this point, it's just like, I'm not gonna keep wasting my time with these people that I know don't align with my values. We don't believe in the same stuff. Like, there's not a lot of common ground, especially mentally. Like, when it comes to dating, I truly do feel like my bar was in hell. I didn't know what to look for, so I wasn't looking for the right things. I was going based off of vibes. If I had a vibe with somebody and they were cute and I was attracted to them, that was enough for me at a point in time. Like, but I feel like once you reach a level of experience and maybe maturity too, it's like you're just looking for way more. And so I've just come to terms with the fact that like right now it just might not be the time for me to be dating. And I'm okay with that because I've done my fair share of dating and I can go without it. Like, I can really, really, really go without it. At this point, I feel like it takes more mental fortitude and like energy to be dealing with these people than to just focus on myself. I just made a vow to myself that in the beginning stages of 2023, like I feel like the first 6 months of 2023 at least, is just gonna be about me and dating me and focusing on me. I've been turning down a lot of advances. which is hard because I am a recovering people pleaser. Like, I don't like hurting people's feelings. I have a hard time saying no sometimes, and I've just been hitting people with the line like, I'm just not interested in getting to know nobody right now. Because I've said this so many times, like, I'm done dating, I'm done dating, I'm done dating, and then my dumbass will keep dating. So I feel like it's been very important for me to like make a rule and stick to it. Keep my own word, be true to myself, and not do it. Because if I've already said I don't want to do it, then I don't want to do it. Like, there's a reason why I keep getting this urge to not do certain things. So it's just like, I have to honor that. And I must say that it gets hard sometimes, especially because I am a sucker for a handsome man. I really am. Like, I love a handsome man. I really do. So turning them down sometimes is hard because it's just like, But I've been doing very well. And my friends are very proud of me because I be telling them all the time, I'm done dating. I can't do this anymore, da da da. They be like, girl, okay. But I've been really doing it. Like, in the prospect of choosing better, I ended up coming to the conclusion that I just need to choose myself. And it's been great. And I told myself like to take the approach of like treating myself the way I would treat somebody that I was dating and that I really cared about and that I really loved. When I'm in love, I go hard in the paint. Like, I start doing things that no person should do. Like, I start doing things that are like extreme. There's gonna come a day where I'm gonna have to admit to y'all the crazy things that I've done in the name of love. Today's not that day, but just to tell you, like, I really do be going hard for the people that I care about. And I just decided to take up that perspective with myself and do the things that I would have wanted somebody to do for me. So Valentine's Day is coming up, as we know. I wanted some eternal roses. You know, like those preserved roses that last a year. This company actually reached out to me back in October and they wanted to, well, they said that they wanted to work with me and do a collaboration for like, they had like a breast cancer awareness thing going on and they wanted me to, I guess, like do some work for them. So I was like, okay, like what's the budget? And they never emailed me back, y'all. They never emailed me back, but I hit them back up because I was like, you know what, maybe they didn't see it, and they didn't answer again. So I was like, oh, okay. Some time had gone by. Obviously that was back in October and now it's January. And so I hit them back up to see like if they wanted to collaborate and they said nothing. So I said, you know what, bye. And I went on Amazon and I found some preserved roses. They were significantly cheaper than the ones that I seen off of like these mainstream sites, even the site that wanted to work with me. So I was like, you know what, let me buy these and show TikTok because I feel like this would be like a cute Valentine's Day gift. So I made a TikTok and it went viral-ish, but the girls was eating it. Like, they was really loving it and I love them too. They're so pretty. And so like, I love flowers. I got on this kick last year where I was like, I want to buy myself new flowers every week. Like, I love having flowers. I just love them. They're so pretty. As you guys can see, like a lot of my decor has flowers. Like, I just love flowers. So I felt like eternal roses, it would make sense for me because like, yeah, they're slightly expensive, but if you think about how much it costs to keep buying flowers every single week and you do the math, it's cheaper to just get something that's gonna last. It was an act of self-love. I really wanted it. And because last year on Valentine's Day, I was so sad. I was literally so sad. I was seeing all the happy couples on Instagram and I was crying and throwing up. I was feeling some type of way and I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't do anything special. I think I did my hair and makeup and like was trying to film a video and I ended up like hating the video and never posting it. I didn't post it and I was just feeling some type of way that day. February of 2021, I was still dealing with my ex, which that Valentine's Day was a disappointment as well too because y'all, that boy scammed me. I think in y'all, when I tell you, I was telling Day Day this story and I was just like, I cannot believe that happened to me. It was a joke. If y'all want a story time on what my ex did to me on February 14th, 2021, let me know. But it was bad. So I had a bad Valentine's Day that year. Like, it was terrible, actually. 2022, February of 2022, I wasn't dealing with anybody. I didn't do anything for Valentine's Day and I was feeling some type of way. Like, I was punching the air. Like, I was salty. I was still in that phase of like missing being in a relationship and missing like having somebody, which I still have those moments, but I feel like I'm way more like comfortable and like used to it now. February of 2022 was like the first time that I was like single on Valentine's Day for a minute. Like, I hadn't been single on Valentine's Day for a minute, even though every Valentine's Day that I had before that, not every single one, well, pretty much every single one has been disappointing. So I just decided that this year I'm not going out sad. I'm not going out sad and I'm not going out bad. I don't care if I don't have a man. I don't care about none of that. This Valentine's Day will be epic. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I'm gonna have a good Valentine's Day regardless. There's nobody that's gonna give that to me. I have to give it to myself. And who better to do it? If not me, then literally who? So I said, you know what? Yeah, I have to go all out. So I got myself my flowers and I decided to just buy myself things the way that I would prepare for Valentine's Day in the past, of like getting things, like getting stuff here and there, starting in January, figuring out what I'm gonna get, doing a handwritten card, doing the most. I'm gonna do that to myself this year. So I've already gotten a couple things, and I think I'm gonna make a video of like all the things I got myself for Valentine's Day, because I actually I feel like it's a cute little thing. Like, I done got myself a couple things. So I feel super excited for Valentine's Day because I put them away and I'm not gonna open them until Valentine's Day. Like, I opened my flowers just to see what they looked like and to film my unboxing video, because I wanted to get that out in time for people to actually get that for Valentine's Day for themselves or for their significant other or whatever they want to do. But I put it back in the box. Like, I put it back in the box and I literally put the bow back on. Like, you're going back in and it's just sitting right there with the box closed, and like, I'm just literally so excited to open it. I got some perfumes coming. I have one that already came from Zara, and I have another perfume that's on the way. I think it's getting here today actually. And I have had to put so much restraint on myself to not open this stuff, but it's like, I'm super excited, like, because I know I'm gonna like everything. Everything is something that I want. Everything is super cute, and like, it's like, I feel like I'm getting ready for Christmas. Like, I feel like a kid on Christmas shaking a box. And when I open my stuff, I'm gonna act so shocked, like I don't know what's in there. I'm gonna read the note that I wrote to myself, acting like, oh my God, this is the first time I've ever seen these words in my life. Like, I'm gonna be very delusional because I just have to do it for my mental health, y'all. It's for my mental health. Like, I have to do it. So yeah, I'm super excited for Valentine's Day this year. Oh, I want to do a whole series because honestly, I'm such a hopeless romantic. I love love. Like, seriously, men are not about to ruin love for me. Like, for real, they're really not. So I'm just gonna enjoy myself and like just shower myself with love. So I'm gonna go and contour my face first and then put the highlight. I'm still on the fence if I want to put foundation on because I just haven't been wearing foundation like that. I'm gonna blend that out and see what it's giving. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this is giving. When I blend out my contour, I like to spray my brush. But yeah, guys, so that's the update on me. That's what I've been having going on. I feel like life has been way better for me ever since I left men alone. So guys, let's stop talking about men because they're irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding. I want to do something different on my channel. I feel like I'm constantly saying that. I think I want to go in a different direction, y'all. Like, and I don't necessarily know what that direction is. So I need to gain some clarity on that. But I don't know. I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Do you ever feel like that? Especially like my creative people. Like, do y'all ever be feeling like, damn, I'm running out of material? I don't necessarily want to do vlogs. I feel like everybody's on the vlogging thing, which is cool. Like, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't really feel like that's my type of thing. I've tried it for sure, but it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't care for making them. I don't know. I think I want to get into like commentary. But like, I have a lot to say. I actually like doing the contour first and then concealer. Lately in my like no makeup look, I've been doing like concealer first and then doing the contour, but I like how it looks. So I'm gonna take Tahiti, which is more of like a coral color, and I like to place that right here. Then I'm gonna be adding, what color is this? It's like a bubblegum pink, Bora Bora. This is Bora Bora, and I'm gonna place it like up here. Yeah, that's pretty. I love blush, all up on the under eyes. I love that look, cause it's just like a pink explosion. And it's subtle, but it's like there. I don't want it to be too much, but I definitely don't want it to be not enough. I got the Juvia's Place concealer. Daddy was telling me about this and he ain't never lied. So I'm gonna put this. Oh my God. I've been in my Party Next Door bag so heavy. I love that man. If that man got one fan, it's me. Like literally, I love him. I've been listening to him since like 9th grade. Probably before that. I was very deep in my Party Next Door bag in 9th grade. Like I loved him and I would listen to him all the time, like every day. And his music is so timeless. Like his music has no limits. His music is transcendent. Literally, like that's the music that I'm gonna be at the cookout with my kids, if I have kids, and be like, y'all don't know nothing. What y'all know? Like for real, y'all know how the old heads be when they music come on from their time. They be like, what y'all know about this? Y'all don't know nothing about this. That's how I'm gonna be with Party Next Door. And Miguel, I really love Miguel too. Even though, was he cheating on that lady? Oh my God, these men be cheating. Like on this episode of Cheaters, for real. It's getting bad. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna set the under eyes slightly. Okay, we gotta talk about TV shows now. So guys, I know y'all got Amazon Prime. A lot of y'all do. Because I feel like in this day and age of late stage capitalism, we all got Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Prime Video. Because Amazon Prime comes with Prime Video. If y'all are not using Prime Video, you're asleep. Because there's so many good shows on there, like literally. This literally sounds like an advertisement, but this is truly how I feel. Daddy put me onto this show called Riches, and it's about this black-owned empire. It's like a black-owned hair care brand. It's based in like the UK, and this father is the CEO, but he has children back in the United States that, you know, he did not help raise, giving deadbeat dad, but he dies, and he ends up leaving his empire to his 2 children in the United States, leaving his 3 kids in the UK shook. And they got stuff, like they got money, but it's like they wanted the power. They wanted to be the CEOs of the brand, so they were pissed. The daughter from the United States ends up coming and really just taking over, and there's a whole bunch of secrets, there's a whole bunch of drama. It is so good. The lead is gorgeous. Like when I tell you guys, she is so beautiful. I forget her name, but she is like literally so beautiful. Like I loved it. It was a great show and it had me hooked and it had me shook. So I definitely recommend Riches. Y'all need to go watch that. Another one, I feel like I'm late. This one I'm late to. I'm probably not even putting nobody on, but I started watching Harlem last night. It was so good. I'm not done yet. I had to stop myself, but I was binging it. Like I'm almost to the point where it's about to be done. Like I'm pretty sure I'm on some of the last episodes. So freaking good. I love a black show. Like I really do. I love all types of shows, but black shows just hit different. Sorry. They do. But Harlem really does remind me of Insecure. If you guys watch that. I did start this one called Mammals that people on TikTok was like suggesting, and I did not like it. It was boring to me and I just didn't get it. Like, and it was supposed to be like part comedy. I wasn't laughing. It wasn't funny. So there's that. I lightly set my under eye. Now I'm gonna be taking my black opal pressed powder in the color Around the Clay Girl. I'm gonna take a powder puff and get some off like that. And then I'm gonna get my setting powder and dab it on the back of my hand. This had my under eyes flawless last night. I tried this and I was like, yeah. I'm taking that same pressed powder Around the Clay Girl. I dab my brush in it. And then I'm taking the Smoking Topaz, which is just like a darker shade. I just mix them together and it gives me like pretty much my shade. And I'm gonna do my contour. I like to use the Ruby Kisses Mineral Foundation, Powder Foundation for my contour. And now for the blush. Here's the blush that I have. So I think I'm gonna take, oh, and I have this one, the more coral one. So I think I'm gonna take that and do that one closer to like where I put Tahiti. Then I'm gonna take this really pink one, this like baby pink one. All right, you guys. I'm so annoying. Okay, see how these curls came out. I put some layers in the hair. Earlier, so I want to see, did I do a good job? I guess we'll have to see, girlhood. anyways, you guys, this is the finished look. I love it. I like the bigger curls with this hair and the layers and everything is just like, yeah, love it. This is tea. This is really tea. I was not feeling my hair yesterday when I did it. I was just like, ugh, something about this is not sitting well with me and my spirit. But I came back, I tried again, I dusted myself off, I tried it again, and I think I look really cute. Like, I can kiss myself right now. So this is the final look. This is what we're giving, this is what we're serving. And yeah, thanks for getting ready with me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below. Talk to me, let me know what you guys are doing. What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Are you doing something with your boo? Are you doing like a Galentine's? What's the tea? What it's giving? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.